Okay, what is going on? Chat disconnected. Why do I always run into trouble? Can you guys hear me? Just within the last hour, I am not able to see. Perhaps this is running. So, guys, man, there's not a single day where things go right. Okay, perfect. And the video feed is good? Trust me, man, I have to, it's like my curse. I have to sweat every single time. So, thank you guys for joining the show. Today I'm looking forward to actually spending some time chatting, because this show I pre-recorded it yesterday, or sorry, no, a day before yesterday, and then I finished the edit yesterday, so I can just yak away for a little bit and then I'll play it, and then I can fully engage myself on the chat. So thank you for people I see online, so thank you all for being. I've already started engaging with some of you, so hello Nomad Honda, Shaimra, Christian, and I can't tell who else is here, but thank you. So let's get this going. So first thing I want to talk about our show is something very special. But before I go to that, if anybody wants to join my show or sponsor my show, you guys can get in touch with me through Instagram. You have my handle here, Facebook, or you can send me an email as well. I welcome any of the means. If you want to do something, collaboration or whatever it is, this is the way to get in touch with me. Now let's move on to something special. So this weekend, or yesterday to be more specific, it's a special day for me because my daughter turned 8. She's a spoiled brat, so she wanted to have one of those watches because everybody, apparently all her classmates have one, so I got her one. And then unknown to me, her uncle got her a camera, something like a GoPro. It's for kids, but just to show you guys how early these guys get hooked on gadgets, because she's been talking about wanting to have her own YouTube channel for a while now. So that's that. And then obviously her little brother, anything that the sister owns belongs to him, so he's actually going around wearing the watch, and he wants the camera too. So I guess for those who have kids, you can relate to this. It's crazy, but anyways, that's that. Second thing is I want to talk about is COVID-19. I was just talking with Namad Honda earlier on the chat. It's going out of hand pretty much everywhere. So thank you guys for the wishes. So this and we have Tony, who's my main guest. He's also on the chat, so for those who have questions later, he'll be participating. So anyways, COVID-19 is on the rise everywhere, so please be safe, and if you're lucky like Namad Honda, you can hide in a cave somewhere, then do it till things get better. Next thing I want to talk is I'm a small YouTube channel, but I know there's a lot of people who've been approaching me to sponsor the show, or how to add or market their products and stuff like that. What I find out is because we're small, the companies that reach out also tend to be small, and I've never done this, so you negotiate back and forth. But then at the last minute, I find some of them do not come through with the payment, and then that's kind of crazy because you scramble and then you have to redo your studio. It's a lot of work. So I guess for any small YouTubers like us, we have to struggle, and I've experienced that this week. And trust me, sometimes it's not fun. You get pissed off, your mood goes out, and it takes a while for you to compose yourself and come back. So this week I literally had 2 sponsors who we've been talking for a while, and then they decided that they were going to be a no-show. So again, in this business, you can't make enemies. You have to be friends. So I'm not going to say who they are, but I would assume that as a courteous that you reach out ahead of time just to let you know that, hey, I'm having this, or if payment is an issue, we can always negotiate, right? Like I said, I'm a small YouTuber, so it's not like I'm charging thousands and thousands of dollars. I see quite a few people. So Bobby G looks the same on most places. Christian looks like the same on most places. I don't know what you mean by that, Bobby. Mr. Old Black, there's quite a few of you. So anyways, let's get on to the show. So the whole point today was I was going to talk briefly, and then my show was pre-recorded. So everybody in the house, thank you. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, when you're pissed off, yeah, I do take a walk. I just kind of shut myself out. But anyways, this week, I have a good friend of mine. His name is Tony. He runs a photography business. We tried something very different where we did an interview where we did it kind of outdoor. We kind of did a hike. We also flew with the drone. And then because here it gets dark too early, unfortunately we couldn't finish it. So the show, we came home to my house. I set up the one of the living room, and then I started shooting the rest of the video in the house. So I will be playing that very shortly. It's a long one, but unfortunately what I realized is after 40 minutes my kids had their TV on in the other living room, and while I was interviewing Tony, all the sound that they were doing picked up. So it was very distracting when I was listening. So I cut the show to roughly about 45 minutes, and then in between I do shoutouts for all the other ones. So it's a different format. So as soon as I start playing, I can start focusing on interacting with you guys. So let's do it. Do we have Master Dunksy? Thank you for coming, sir. Really appreciate it. So I'm going to start the show, and then I'm going to join the fun with you guys and yak away. So without further ado, let's play the show. Hey guys, welcome to episode 15. And I'm going to mute myself. I have the pleasure of having a good friend of mine, Tony. You guys will get to see him shortly. So this video, I kind of tried something very different where I was in the outdoor. I did some of the interview, but then because it got too dark, I had to move in inside to continue. So it's part one. It's about 40 minutes, and I want to say thank you to Artie's Life. She was very nice to give me some of her footage so that I can showcase here. Thank you, and I'll be part of the live chat. So today I won't be stressed out, so I can actually chat with you guys. So thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Cheers. Alright, welcome back to another show of Travel and Life. Today we're gonna meet Tony Williams.
What's up?
It's gonna be an interactive and lots of fun, guys, so let's get ready. Alright, Tony, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Alright, so I'm Tony of TonyTouchPhotography.com. I've been doing photography for a while now, from high school, I would say, and then I turned it into a business for a little bit before I became a dad. Becoming a dad, I think I allowed parenthood to become a front seat. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a dad. My kids didn't go anywhere, but right now I am just working on trying to get back into the groove of things. I like video. I have a drone that I'm hoping to get some footage with right now.
We're actually going to fly our drone. Well, why don't you tell them where we're heading to?
Actually, yeah, we're actually on our way to Devil's Punchbowl. It's a place that I've been to before. before I had my drone.
It's a waterfall.
It's a beautiful waterfall. Depending on how much water is actually in the area, it might be a little trickle or it might be a huge stream. So kind of waiting to see how that's gonna go. But yeah, pretty excited to actually get the drone out. Actually, if we look, we may be able to see it.
Yeah, I think I've been here before.
There's a cross.
Anyways, we're gonna make this interview much more interactive. So we're gonna hike. I'm gonna stop in between, ask this guy questions, and this episode is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here. We just have to park our vehicle and then get ready for the hike, which is not that bad, right?
Oh, it's, from what I understand, it's not a hard hike, but
looks pretty busy.
It's busy, but this is not where we're parking. We're parking a little bit around the bend, which is most likely going to be. So this is the Punchbowl right here.
Oh wow!
So you haven't been here before.
Nope.
And it is busy as hell. So finding a parking spot would actually be the challenge right now. So like right here,
wow.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I don't think I've been here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking for. Oof. Dude, you gotta be careful with parking around here. Look at the ticket. You see?
Yeah.
There's freaking guys. They just wait to ticket you, and that's
all day long.
Expensive $250.
What's
Pull it
going
in.
on
Let's see
here?
if we're lucky to.
It's lock at sunset. No cash. In order to get in here. Oh crap. No cash accepted.
Well, if it opens up, that means.
I'm gonna see what happens.
So Devil's Punchbowl. I thought I'd been here before, but I have not. So we're gonna park our car and get going. Let me hit the record. Okay, so something about the parking?
Yeah, card only. So like debit or credit card. I don't even think they take Amex, so be mindful of that.
Oh really? All right, like I said guys, this is better than parking there and taking a chance. All right, we just started our walk towards.
Yeah, so here's something I love about this place and I hate about it. I love it that I can get really close to the edge, but this is the only thing that's stopping you from, especially if you have kids, stopping you and or your kids from ultimate tube.
So if you bring kids, like especially my 2 kids, I would be extremely careful. I probably would not even let them go.
I don't even think I'd bring my kids here, to be honest with you. Like that's how scary it is.
Oh, this is how you know you're getting old, man.
Right?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I had to put the knee down. But yeah, so there's the Punchbowl, and it's dry today.
Oh my God.
It's dry. Normally there's water coming down.
I know, eh? Yeah.
It's dry. Not as dry as
I do see people.
Yeah, so there's people down there, so that's hopefully where we're gonna go. Wow. Yeah, all this because a glacier a couple thousand years ago.
And you know, like on the other side, you guys can have an amazing view of the city.
Yeah, let's go check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna go check that out right now. See this huge cross, and
I'm not sure why it's here.
you have a great view of the city. I think it lights up at night, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, there's some neon lights around it. It's probably lit up right now, actually.
And then you got a crazy view of the city of Hamilton. Why did you freeze?
Did you use the? I thought you wanted to use the.
Oh no! I mean that I'm gonna use it to shoot you for the interview. But
Oh, okay.
sorry guys. Yep. And we're just about to.
Do that. A little weak. I don't know about you.
You're feeling a little weak?
Well, it's
No,
not bad.
we're going down, dude.
We are. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna settle you somewhere down there and get the interview going. Hold on. Okay, so episode 15 is one heck of a fun. So we're going down the trail
Why?
because I want to settle down.
Why?
I don't know why we decided to do this.
Why are we doing this nonsense? You realize I'm 40, right?
Well, you realize
too old
I'm
for this
42, so it's
We're in our 40s. Who
tough.
told us we doing this crap?
so the
And
goal
you
is to.
realize-
Well, listen, I'm trying to experiment with doing the episode in a different way because when I do live, I'm too stressed, man, with the interviews.
You're right.
So
Going down is easier, man. It's the coming up part that I'm going to be concerned with.
well, let's just get this done first, and then we'll worry about coming down. Anyways, guys, it's gonna be a little hike for us till we get to the spot where I want to sit down with them. But before we do anything, we gotta fly the drone, so we gotta focus on that. And I will definitely put out the drone shot. So not easy, but we're doing it. You don't get too many
Nice
good weather. Yeah,
nice
so we might as well make.
And this is November 7th, eh? Remember that.
This is November 7th, yeah. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so. All right, I'm gonna turn this off for now.
This is what happens.
Make sure you have proper gears.
Yeah.
His shoes almost came off, and look.
It did come off.
One bad move.
Means death.
Yeah, well.
Who told this guy to bring me here?
You're the one who came up with this idea. So we made it to the bottom, just to give you guys an idea. That's a descent of roughly about what, 39?
Apparently it's 35 or 39.
Somewhere around 35, 40 meters. There's a nice old railway track.
That's not old.
It's sorry, active.
Yeah.
Right here. You're not going down there?
No, because I'm thinking that's not where we have to go.
So while I'm here, I'm going to ask you my second question.
Yes, that was the route that turned taking.
So tell me, because my channel is all about traveling, so
Yeah.
I want you to tell me what places you've been.
So I've been to Barbados because that's where my parents are from.
Yeah.
And Jamaica, in the Caribbean.
And you've also taken a cruise with your kids?
Yeah. With the family, taking cruises to a Caribbean cruise, but then also on my 5-year anniversary, we did a cruise to Europe.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty cool. Sailing out of Barcelona, and then 2 places in Italy and 2 stops in France. And it was at that point there I learned that Coke costs way more than wine.
In the cruise, you mean?
No, in France.
Really? What do you mean?
So I asked for a Coke. My wife asked for a wine.
What?
The bill came to almost 30 euros. And I was like, what? Why is 30 euros? That's like almost $40.
What the
And the girl said, it's because of Coke. I'm like, Coke? Like, yeah, Coke's expensive.
Okay, maybe is it because they knew you were coming off a cruise and that's their way of milking you guys?
I don't know what it was, but I was just like, it's ridiculous amounts of money. Again, wine is almost cheaper than water.
Well, you're in France. Obviously, wine is like water, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. We're almost down to the area that I first showed in the beginning.
Yep.
We're gonna first finish off flying the drone because in about less than an hour it's gonna be dark. So.
And then we also got to find a way back up.
Yeah, we also have to climb our way. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's people going up. We were there at the beginning. Anyways, stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna ask more questions.
This is the part of the Bruce Peninsula Trail, so if you are here,
Oh yeah,
look for these white markings.
correct. I better write up the description before. So anyways, more questions to come. Stick around with us. This show is I'm doing it quite differently, so thank you. And for those who are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. For the first time, I'm going to premiere this show, and then I'm going to be on the live chat and actively participate and not be stressed out.
Not many people do this crap for, eh? Not many people.
And you know, just FYI, you're the one who initiated this whole idea, not me.
I didn't want to come down here. I wanted to fly from the top and come and get the drone to do all the work.
Yeah, so he wanted to fly from the top, which is going to be shitty in my opinion. So I said, let's go down. And look, it just continues that way, so.
Just and point out these stairs. Just look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
pretty-
not your
pretty
average
steep.
stair. Just so you know. They're rickety roo, cuckoo cuckoo.
But there's no water.
I know. All
But,
these have water coming down all the time.
Look how beautiful it is, and there's people hiking up. So, yeah, please be careful. I would not recommend kids.
Nope.
It's pretty, damn, it's pretty steep. You don't want to get hurt.
Water down there.
Well, yeah, but it's probably like
My spit doesn't kind of
whatever. So we're gonna. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Do you have your camera? Or are we gonna take any?
I brought my camera in the car. I didn't want to.
Oh, look, the light just came on.
It was on the whole
on
time.
the cross.
It was
Oh,
on the
was
whole
it?
time, yeah.
Oh, I just. So, anyways, when we fly the drone, hopefully we capture.
It was on the whole time.
Okay, not a good observer.
Yeah, so all the water comes down from the Punchbowl, comes down, drains into here, and goes to.
Well, we're gonna go down. We can probably explore and then make our way straight like this, right?
Try.
Man, we should have came here earlier, dude. It's gonna get dark.
I didn't realize like all this. I was just trying to get the Punchbowl, and that was it.
And I gotta edit this video tonight because tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so I don't want to be doing anything tomorrow. And guys, keep your garbage with you. Don't litter. Like it's incredible the amount of shit that we see here, you know. Whoa.
Right? As into an abyss. So this is where the water drains off. Yeah.
Wow. And it goes to the other side. Yeah, we're gonna be. Are you gonna go or do we should just go back? Whatever. Yeah, we'll just. Alright, so we're just continuing our climb. So my friend was saying earlier, if you come early spring, this is water, full of water. Right now it's just dried up.
All underwater.
We are gonna do a follow-up video in the spring 2021. Dude, just watch your step, okay?
COVID hasn't killed us yet.
And we still have to fly the drone before it gets too dark. You with me, bro?
I told for this man, I told you. Huh?
Gotta lift your legs.
Oh, mine don't matter, right?
Alright, I'm gonna turn off the camera and focus on the climb. We're almost there. First video is Cone travel blog. He just had a video released last night about snowing and driving. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see the whole video, so that's one of the channels a good friend of mine I support, so please make sure you guys check it. I have the link on the description. Oh no, sorry, if you go to my channel page, and he is one of the channels that I support, you can click on his link, so make sure you check him out, guys. Thank you. Next channel is Paxic. He is out of Malaysia. He does a lot of cooking stuff, as you can see. He releases video, I think, quite frequently. I haven't checked some of his latest videos. He joins my streams all the time and he's very supportive, so check his channel out. Watching his videos will really get you hungry, so be warned. Okay, next one is Vala's Classic. Again, she is also out of Malaysia. Main theme of the channel is cooking, but she's been touring or showing us Malaysia quite well. Check her out, do support her. She started to make, well, she always made great videos, so she joins, you know, my show quite regularly, and then again she watches video, very supportive, so I highly encourage those of you to take a look at our channel. And if something. Next is Puddles and Passports. They were on my show 2 weeks ago. Amazing family that travels the whole world, but unfortunately they had to come back due to the pandemic. They make excellent videos. I think they have a podcast that was uploaded recently, and they also have a copy of my interview, which I think they're going to post it on their channel. So again, you know, young family that travels, they inspired me, or my family at least, in a certain way, where we're trying to do something similar to what they're doing. Make sure to check them out. Again, all the links, guys, is if you go to the featured channels, it's all there. So please support. So there's the cross. Normally, there's barely any water, but if you come during early spring, as we said earlier, it's much more beautiful than it is. We're gonna probably go up this way, go around. I don't think it's best to fly the drone from here, so we're not. Alright guys, so there won't be any questions and interviews for the next little while. I'm just gonna show you guys how we're setting up the drone. We're gonna fly. So the next few minutes, you're just gonna see the video that I take from my drone. Then we'll come back to the interview after.
I thought going down is easier because gravity's pulling you down.
Go, 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 fly, fly, fly.
True.
Holy cow. So the goal is to go and capture that cross.
You gotta grab it. Nice.
Yeah, but as long as I get the sound. So sunset, it's almost getting dark. I'm not even done in finishing interview with this guy, and we gotta take off. So
safety first.
And we just met a gentleman from AMV Photography. So yo, look him up. I want to add him on YouTube. So he's here with his daughter having fun. We got a great shot of that. I'm gonna find ways to finish the interview hopefully today. If not, I'm gonna do a part 2. So
You guys take care, right?
all right, we're just climbing back up, but look at the view. I'm starting off the show this way. I just want to say something very quick before we kick off. For those who are struggling on YouTube, whether you have 200 subscribers or 800 subscribers, it's a struggle. Okay, growing anything is not easy, so we all have to remind ourselves time to time the reason why we started. Yes, subscribers matters, yes, the hours matters, but it's the journey. We all started this because we love it. We want to document our experiences and you want to have fun along the way. So we should never get caught up with the number game, even though it's hard. We're all humans at the end of the day. So just keep the positive vibe and things will happen. I've been doing this show, well, not show, sorry. I've been doing this for
Making our way back up now.
2 years. And I
subscribers.
Oh, you're okay. So
And
my buddy's vlogging too behind me, but 2 years. It's tough, man. It's not easy. And never forget, if it was so easy, everybody would be doing it. So there's a reason behind it. So take it easy, enjoy. You know, a lot of us put a lot of time. It will pay off one day. So we should never forget that. So now let's get on to today's show. Yeah. And here we go. We did it. We got out. Oh my gosh.
Good cardio workout, bro.
I know, eh? We gotta.
Let me hang it, man. Good cardio.
Episode 15 is quite different, and we got some workout done too. So there you go. Get our ass back in the car. We're just heading back. Anyways, I have more questions for you, but we'll get to do it from home because right now it's too dark.
Charcoal barbecue.
Okay, so my next channel that I support is Alma Network USA. Amelia, can you say Alma Network USA?
Alma Network USA.
So she makes great videos. She travels a lot, Switzerland, Iceland, you name it. And right now behind me is, you can't see it too clearly, but it's driving in Iceland. So another great channel. She's out of the US. Take a look. I love her contents. Okay, next is Travis Travels. Again, excellent filmmaker. He was on this show a couple of weeks ago. I really love his work. Please check him out. If you want to learn how to edit videos and stuff like that, he's one of the guys that can inspire you. And he also offers services where he can critique your channel to see what you're doing right and what you're not doing well. You know, there's a small fee associated with it.
I don't want it.
Reach out to him,
I
guys.
don't want.
Reach out to him. He is super helpful and very responsive.
Please.
I hope you guys can support him too. Alright, part 2 of my interview right in my house. This is fun. I don't know why, but my microphone is not working, so I'm just gonna stay in the background and ask him some questions. So let's roll the tape. Well, it's already rolling, I guess. Okay, so my next question to you is about talk to me about your first cruise. Where did you guys go? What did you guys do?
My first cruise, that would have been Bahama. That would have been a Caribbean cruise. Flying out of Miami. Went to 5 stops. You're dating me now because it's been a while since I've been on that cruise.
Well,
I'm trying to remember now. I think St. Martin was one of them. Bahamas was the other one for sure.
so I guess it stops in every country for a couple of hours.
So when you leave Florida, you go on the boat, and it's just fantastic. Just the amenities on both of these boats. The boat we went on was Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, and just phenomenal size boat. Like if you ever get a chance to go on a cruise, I mean, once you go on that kind of a boat, going back to any other type of boat is just hard. Like I mean, they have a bowling alley in there. They have a skating rink in there. They have your typical boat amenities, so like casinos, all the different live shows. They have a live diving board where people dive, I think, high up. I can't tell you how high, but high enough. 2 massive screens. They have a Ferris wheel on this boat, so like you name it, you have it. Like it's great. It's great for even kid families because there's always something to do with your family.
I was going to ask you my next question. You guys went with your kids?
No, this would have been that first cruise would have been without our kids.
Okay.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of families on there that we saw. People like you even see people like doing a family reunion on a cruise, so they're all wearing the same T-shirts and stuff like that. So, it's
talking to a guy who never been on a cruise. I'm just picturing this. I'm like, okay.
I'll be honest. Like when I first went on the first time we went on, we get to the port in Florida and you don't realize like they have it down pat. Like this is what they do. Right. So when I first walk in, like you walk into this facility, and from the outside, it does not look as vast as it is. You walk in, it's like you're boarding an airplane. Like you drop off your luggage, you have your you have a check-in area, and they check you in. They give you your wristband. I think it was a wristband, or was it a card?
Yeah, it's probably a wristband.
No, at this time here was a card. So they printed off a card with their name on it, and they pretty much say this is your new passport. So what they do is they take your passport and all that credentials, and they pop it onto the card. And when you go from one country to another country, and you get back on the boat, you have to have your card on you, and that pretty much you scan it, has your picture on it, they see your picture on it too. So like I can't give you my card and you go bugger off on the boat and you try and get back on. Like wait a minute, you're not who you say you are. I think even leaving, they check as well to make sure that you have the right card. So they know what they're doing. So this would have been in 2011. I went on another cruise, I would say 2 years ago, and just seeing the differences that happened between that cruise and this cruise.
Well, I'm going to stop you. So this cruise that you just talked about, this was not with your kids?
This is without my kids. This would have been my honeymoon cruise.
Okay.
So it would have been 2011, 3 weeks after the wedding. The reason why I wouldn't leave right away, because at that point there, the week after my wedding, I was actually shooting another wedding.
Somebody else's wedding.
I'm gonna run.
All right. Next is Namad Honda. He's doing a Western Canada road trip right now, and he's slowly uploading his videos. He normally joins the live chat whenever he's free. So do take a look. Great storyteller. Takes amazing pictures. And you can follow all these guys on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And I follow him on Instagram, so I get to see his pictures. Okay, so my second question is, so you went first time for your honeymoon?
Yeah.
When was the next one?
5-year anniversary. And this was a European cruise.
Okay.
Norwegian Epic was the boat. And massive boat as well.
Yeah.
Same concept. Where like all the amenities. Oh, Liam hit the camera.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Joy of having an interview done with kids. Okay, Liam, can you go downstairs?
Why?
Please. No, I'm trying to get an interview done, buddy. Okay, sorry. So, Norwegian. My son is clearly not happy. But I want to get this over with. So, sorry, go ahead. Okay.
Ask him to leave.
And he's just turning 3.
Yeah, he's lucky he's cute and he's got those ears. Because the dad and me almost came up like, what are you talking about? Who said why? Shoot. We done tell you to do something. Anyhow, so yeah, second cruise, 5-year anniversary. It was a European cruise on Norwegian Epic. Beautiful boat. I mean, I have nothing ill to say about cruising. This cruise cruised out of Spain, going to 2 locations in France and 2 locations in Italy. France, yeah, I'm drawing a blank as to where we went to. I just remember we went to Marseille.
Wow. Okay.
And then in Italy, we went to Tuscany and
So you went to Marseille?
Marseille, yeah. Where's the Colosseum?
Rome.
Rome. Thank you. So we went to Rome and Tuscany. So like my wife loved wine, so that was like a no-brainer. We went to a vineyard. So that's one thing I like about cruising.
Okay,
is that,
I gotta ask you again.
Yeah.
You have pictures about these?
I'd have to go digging now. This is my issue.
Is it on your Facebook?
I didn't really post stuff on Facebook because I think for me, though, it was more of an intimate cruise. Like that's intimate times. I'm not trying to share all that stuff. I might have some stuff on Facebook, and I have to dig it up. I definitely have it on my hard drives. And this is what I'm trying to do right now. Is that over the years I've always collected 1 terabyte drives or 500 gigabyte drives. So now I have a 4 terabyte drive or 2 4 terabyte drives. And I'm trying to move everything onto and store it as a backup. So yeah, once I have that.
Well, I'm editing this video tonight, so
yeah,
I'm gonna find pictures online.
Yeah, definitely.
That are free.
Yeah, if you could do that, that may be faster. Because yeah, that's not just my hard drive, but also my older computers as well. So I have to literally dust those off and power them up and get the hard information off of those ones as well. So I think that's one of the biggest things I wish I had from the very beginning was a proper workflow from beginning to end, where I shoot, like I come home.
Wait, what? You're waiting into thing? No, stick to the cruise.
Yeah.
So Italy, France.
2 places in Italy, 2 places in France. Found out that Coke is way more expensive than wine.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this briefly.
Yeah. But overall, like one thing I love about cruising is that it gives you an idea of where you want to go. So you pretty much leave. For example, we left Spain the night. We wake up. Either the next day we're at sea, so you're enjoying the boat, and then the next night you go to sleep. You wake up, all of a sudden, bam, you're in France. Oh my gosh! So you get off the boat and like you're go because like you want to see this place as you're there. You want to see as much of the place as you possibly can while you're there, and then sometimes you have to be back on the boat by 3 or 5 or whatever time. So you have to see what you got to see and get back on the boat. Then you go to sleep and you wake up. Oh my gosh! I'm in another part of France. I'm in Marseille this time. This is insane. So you run around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to see as much as you possibly can. Because like for us, we've never seen those places, so we're trying to soak in as much as we can. Then you go to sleep, wake up, day at sea. So it's more of like a rest day. But you really want to rest because now you're exploring the boat because there's so much stuff on the boat you want to do, like casinos or water activities or shows, or like one boat had like a ice bar on it. So you're trying to do all this stuff, and then you go to sleep. The next night, bam, somewhere else. It's like amazing. So when I look back at it, I'm like, all right, cool. Of all the places that we went to, where would I actually want to go and actually stay there and see more things? So
tell me, Tuscany.
So Rome, definitely.
Really? Eh?
Because there's too much to see. There's too much history, too much stuff in Rome. I would definitely want, like, I need more time. Like, I think that's my gauge on it. What would I need more time to do? The Caribbean, most places are fairly similar. They all have beaches. They all have all-inclusive places. There's not a lot of places. Whereas my European cruise, I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to see more in Rome. Spain, actually. has a lot of historical stuff and a lot of places, a lot of things you want to do and see. So when we got off the boat, because we cruised, our main port was Spain, like it gave us some time to stay in Spain before we had to jump on the plane and come back home. So I think that's one thing I wish we could have done differently, or if I was to do it again, would have been to at least stay overnight in Spain one night and then get back on a plane, so that we could have had a little bit more time to enjoy
what Spain has to offer.
What Spain has to offer. One good thing about the boat though is that they also have excursions off the boat. So even when we got back to Spain, even though our cruise time was done, we were done with the boat, the excursion that we had set up was still going. So they actually set up for us to tour the areas of Spain while we were waiting for a flight to leave. And we saw a lot. Like we saw where the Barcelona, it was 1988 Olympics were, and saw a lot of the little bit historical stuff. They took us places where we can get different types of wine or alcohols that Spain is known for. Cigars, I think, comes to mind. Again, now you're dating it. This is going back at least 5 years ago. So now I might be thinking what happened in Spain could have been something that happened in Italy. So, but yeah, it was like there's so much stuff there that I would definitely want to go back and see. So definitely Europe is telling me I need to go back there and see a lot more things. So yeah, but you get a taste of certain things, right? Whereas I've done 2 Caribbean cruises now, and coming from the Caribbean descent from my parents, I've seen a lot of beaches. I've seen my fair share of beaches. So like, I'm not going for a beach per se, because like I'm being biased. Like being from Barbados.
Sorry, my son is going crazy.
Yeah, he's 2. What can you say? He's 2 years old.
So,
so coming from Barbados, like my first time, for example, going to Jamaica, I was overwhelmed because Barbados is only 166 square miles, whereas Jamaica is this massive place. And so when we were staying in Jamaica, for example, you get off the plane, no matter if you got off in Montego Bay or if you get off in Kingston, the 2 international airports, to go where we were staying in St. Anne's is about, I think, an hour and a half drive or 2-hour drive. If that was Barbados, I would have gone from the airport, driven around the island maybe twice. Okay, not twice. I've driven around the island that same amount of time, whereas I'm still driving just to get to my one destination, right? So like, for me, that was like, it was like, oh my gosh, Jamaica is so much bigger. And like, there was like just a big difference, right? I mean, you still have the crazy drivers where people are driving like nuts. It doesn't matter. Like that's still there. You still have the beaches. So the people are all in all look great. But then obviously Jamaica versus Barbados, the food is different. Like they have, both countries are known for having rice and peas or peas and rice, depending on which way where you're from. But like when it comes to chicken, Jamaica is more known for jerking it, whereas Barbados not so much jerk, but they do have their spices and stuff like that. So each country has its little innuendos.
I wanna stop you. I wanna come back and drill you more about Barbados, because your dad still has a property there, so you can go anywhere. You get to stay for free.
Well, sure.
Well, I want to talk more about Barbados, but first let's take a break. Are you gonna finish your beer or what? Because I'm done with mine, so I'm gonna. The beauty of interviewing your friend is you can be casual. So my camera here is rolling. Do you want to bring?
Messages before you go. Make sure you like and subscribe his videos, mine as well. And
well, yours. You have a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube channel. I'm starting off. This will probably be my first proper video that I'm putting up that doesn't have my kids on it.
Okay, so I started offering to my guest now is this will obviously playing on my channel, but I can also give you a copy of this if you want to put it on your channel. You're more than welcome to do it. And this I started doing with my previous guests, the Sparrow family. I gave them a copy and I think they're going to play it on their channel. So that family, if you missed that episode, go see it. So they sold off everything. They went on a world trip.
Okay, yeah.
They did Europe and they went to Australia and then they had to come back. But anyways, do you want another beer?
Of course.
So while you continue doing your stuff, I'm going to go grab.
Cool, want to pause that?
And
Pause that camera?
oh, you want me to pause this camera?
Yeah, because like, I gotta see what I'm doing. I want to put videos.
Pause. So now I'm just... Next is Autour du Monde, which means around the world in French. They have amazing videos and they're continuing to post the series on their trip to Saudi Arabia. Again, super cool. Check them out. They are making videos in French and in English, so you'll see each episode in both languages, which is pretty cool. The last one, they drink camel milk and stuff, so quite the fun. Oh, my camera is seeing their faces. That's good. Anyways, check them out, guys. Thanks. All right, Tony. So can we move on to your cruise with the kids?
All right. What do you want to know?
I don't know. Tell me, how was it?
It was awesome.
I'm sure it was their first experience for them, right?
Yeah, since then they've been on a couple of cruises. But yeah, their first cruise was pretty cool. They had a lot of fun. One thing I like about the cruise is, as a parent, I was able to let my guard down a little bit. Like, if you go to all-inclusive,
yeah,
you're always thinking, okay, someone could walk in and steal your kid. On a cruise, you're like, you're on a boat in the middle of nowhere. Like, where are you going to take my kid? You know what I mean? Like, so from that point of view, you can sort of let your guard down a little bit. But I mean, there's still obviously, as a parent, you're thinking about all the things that they can get themselves into trouble with. But they still had a blast on the boat and off the boat, but more so on the boat. One of my most vivid memories were my kids doing some of the activities, like my son doing the sky. There was one of the boats, I think it was a Carnival Vista. He was doing like a sky loop where he's like on a boat. So you can imagine you're on the top level of the boat. So you're already outside as high as you possibly can be. And then you're up on this higher platform. You're going through these ropes and having to go through a maze. And I remember him doing that. And the first time he was a little scared. And as a parent, I was like freaking out. Like, even though I knew it's safe and they have the harnesses, I'm like, yo, this kid better not fall. But he did it like a champ. And I was so proud of him, proud papa moment. And then with my daughter, she was a little too small to do all those activities, so her being the socialite that she is, she's still playing mini golf. She wanted to play mini golf, but I was doing something with her brother, and I will never forget. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to go start. I'm going to get the stuff, and I'm going to wait for you. So I watched her. I was maybe 3 steps higher on a like a step down from where she was, waiting for her brother to finish doing what she was doing. But I think remember Crystal.
Oh shit. Alright, next is Artie's life. Couple straight out of California, having a great time. She posts videos quite regularly as well. She's into vlogging, fashion, travel, lots of DIY projects that they've just started recently. So great channel. If that's something that appeals to you, check her out. Alright guys, so I had to cut the show from that point on because I just want to make sure you guys can still hear me, right? So it should have been another 40 plus minutes. Obviously we talk about more about the cruise and also about, having the drive to do something that you want to do, being lazy, something about mental health, and quite a bit of other stuff. But unfortunately, unknown to me at the time, maybe because I was having too many drinks, I didn't realize that my kids on the other living room put the TV show, and they were watching. So while I was interviewing Tony and capturing all this, the sound was too loud. Thank you, Travel Teacher Vlog. That's very nice of you. So I didn't realize while Tony was talking away, everything that my kids were playing obviously got onto it. So thank you, Master Patupat, for joining my chat. So when I was editing yesterday, or when I was putting it together, I realized that if I were to put that on, continue on, there's no way I could have get rid of the sound, right? It's TV, so, and plus YouTube is very strict on playing music that you don't own, so I don't want to take risks. So I had to cut it at this point, but obviously there's still much more left to cover. But what I figured is I will get him back again. Tony lives not too far from me, so I will invite him back for a different part 2 of this. So stay tuned. I'll let you guys know when, because I feel like I haven't given him any justice, because mental health is something very big that he brought up, and I wanted to share it, but unfortunately not. Guys, so we have 13 people here yakking away, so that's really nice. Is Tony leaving? So Tony, thanks for staying on with us and addressing questions from Artie's life. And guys, Artie's life was nice enough to let me use the footage from her cruise so that I can use that in this episode. So that was really nice of her. I'm gonna do part 2 around Christmas, and we're gonna try to bring up a nice theme. Maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be outdoor, but I want to showcase snow and whatever, right? So I'll let my creative mind work on that. Yeah. And also yesterday what we found out is I have mic, right, to capture the audio. That also screwed up on me. I see Bobby yakking away or talking in Tagalog. Unfortunately, I think I need to learn. So anyways, guys, so that's the thing. And for next week, like I said, I talk to so many people, but I also go with those who confirm before I can put it out, right? So this company in Bolivia that does tours, they do kind of retreats where you can spend months at a time without phone, and then just really cleanse yourself from being addicted to one of these. But I'm still wondering if I should do that live or if I should pre-record it and then do it just like how I did today. That remains to be seen. And yes, it's true. We have a guest from Pakistan, and we also have a guest from Philippines, and travel teacher vlog is in, I can't even say this, Kyrgyzstan. I hope I got this right. You know, guys, like I said, you guys are all pretty regular. You always join my show. Thank you. And a big shout out goes to Shamra too for coming on and staying on this. Tokyo Smith, thank you, sir. Very nice of you to join in. Do check out the Wayback Machine for royalty-free audios. You gotta send me the link, but don't put the link here because YouTube doesn't like it. Send it to me on email. I use Bend Sound, and I also use music that's given by YouTube. But if you want to find some nice ones, it's really hard, right? So you typically avoid really getting on the bad side, because again, you know, in the future, if you want to monetize or anything like that, that could cause problems. Tokyo Smith, thank you for, if anybody wants to explore Japan, you want to see how clean it is, how beautiful it is, you guys have to check out his channel. It's called Tokyo Smith, and he uploads multiple times a week. And again, it gives you a virtual tour of really Japan. And I'm also looking forward to watching Travel Teacher Vlog, because the country that you're in is pretty amazing. I don't think it's a known tourist destination, so quite a few interesting stuff. I think I watched 1 or 2 videos yesterday, and I have more to watch. Artie's Life just had a video on Halloween, her and her husband, they did a project together. They just posted that, so if anybody's into that, you're welcome to go check her out. Her channel is called Artie's Life. And I've already mentioned about Nomad Honda. He is on a road trip in Western Canada. I think he said he's gonna make his way out here, so he posts some interesting stuff. Autour du Monde, I said it. It's a French name, which means around the world. He's a traveler as well, so I know there's a lot of you here that travels. So check him out. He just started uploading video from Tunisia. Bobby was going to Japan last March and on our way back had to cancel. Oh yeah, that's true, Bobby. I was supposed to spend a month in Sri Lanka, which I ended up canceling. And also, guys, don't forget to check Shaimra. She does quite a bit of different stuff, but mainly makeup, and she has 2 kids who are great dancers. If you want to watch, and I really like the quality of her videos. Not a problem, man. Anytime. I just want to make sure I capture everybody. Tony Williams. I don't know if I have your YouTube channel link. It's not in my description. If you can, please put it. Can you put it to me on Facebook, and I'll put it for people to connect with your channel. Master Patopat, thank you for coming. And Frankie, a colleague of mine from Montreal, he was live on one of my episodes. He was sitting here. That was a couple of weeks ago. Bobby is also a colleague of mine, so thanks, Bobby, for coming out and hanging out. I appreciate your conversation in Tagalog, because I always feel uncomfortable that folks from Philippines, they join, and if I knew a few words, I would really say it to make them feel relaxed and feel like they're at home. But I barely do it. So, and also, guys, last week I mentioned me and Autour du Monde, we started a brand new channel where we're going to be interviewing people that really travelers, similar to this show, but it will be done in French and in English. But that channel will be dedicated only for that. He's busy and I'm busy too, so we really need to get together and sort it out. But expect some movement on that very soon, because it's an interesting idea. Not a lot of people do what we do, or at least like this. So the ones cannot say here. Oh well, I know all the bad words, guys. Really, that's the first thing, and I don't think it would be wise for me to use bad words. But I do know a few words like salamat, and I learned that kuya is brother. I learned dikit is connect. So I'm learning, man. I'm picking up here, and travel teacher vlog. You just subscribed, okay? So Nomad Honda is really supportive. So thank you, sir. Have I missed anyone here? I just want to make sure I don't. We still have 8 people, and like I said, guys, I love hanging out, and it's no secret. Anytime you do a live show, the amount of hours you get out of it is ridiculous. Okay, so you know what? I've been live for the past hour and 3 minutes. Let's say I'm going to be online for another 7 minutes before I call it a day. And again, anyone re-watching this, or you're watching this and you want to get in touch with me for any sponsorship, or if you want to join my show, if you travel and you want to be part of this show, I welcome you. Contact me on Instagram, Facebook, or email. And talking about that, I should ask travel teacher vlog, especially because of where you are. I feel like you would be an amazing candidate for my show. So yeah, you know what, we're missing Cone. I'll ping him because normally he's on. Anyway, so before I forget, travel teacher vlog. If you're willing to come on my show, I would love to have you so that you can talk about your experience in the country that you are. I'm gonna message Cone to see if he can join. So let's see. I just messaged him. So anyways, the idea here is, guys, is because my channel is primarily about travel, I would love to have my guest come and talk about travel. It's okay if your YouTube channel is not about travel, but as long as you can talk about travel for the most part in my show, I would love to hear from you guys, and then we can always showcase your channel. That's how I've been doing the previous few guests, right? So and I'm also saying, now that Bobby is listening to me, I've been asking him to come on my show so we can talk about travel too. I want to have him mainly because I want to have something where he interacts in Tagalog. If there's guests from Philippines that are here, it would be nice to have someone who speaks the language. That should help. So I've been asking this freaking guy for the last month now. The day he's free, I hope he can join. He can join. Tony is on Instagram. He is quite active. I don't know. I don't think he's active on Facebook, but he is active on Instagram, and he wants to build his YouTube channel too. So I don't know where we're at with that, but that's something that he is working towards. So it should come, matter of time. Other than that, if you guys have any ideas on how I can do these shows, do let me know. I canceled the first one. Oh yes, I canceled the first one. Well, you canceled the second one, and then we never agreed on a third one. Yeah, travel teacher vlog. Don't forget to connect with me on Instagram as well, what was I gonna say? When I started the show, I started saying that I'm gonna do once a week. I'm gonna do every day of the week. But then I realized very quickly how overwhelming. Oh, Tony's calling me, guys. Give me 1 second, buddy. What's up? Yo. What up? I am live right now. Yeah, that's me. I'm live. So I'm live. Cool. All right. Okay, put it on Facebook, and then I'll copy and paste it. Because if you do, they might think that you're promoting your. Oh my God! So Tony had to call me to ask me if I'm live. Tony, man, in case you missed it, for the last hour and a half, I've been connect through here on my Instagram. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. And I've been telling this guy as to how exactly I'm going to do this show for the last 10-15 days. Live, you can stick. Dude, you realize that, Bobby, your message is kind of hidden away, right? Because YouTube thinks that it's not appropriate. Well, I'm not going to pick my nose while I'm doing a live show, but we do have our own Instagram. So, guys, everybody that's on YouTube, they either have Facebook, Instagram, or both, and some of them have TikTok. So again, it doesn't hurt to be in touch with each other, right? Now, a lot of people on YouTube do collaboration too. So if you guys are open to do something like that, that's also welcome. I'm just gonna do something else quickly. Hey guys, well, not that. Sorry. Anyways, I am gonna. So I do have Tony's information, guys. What I will do is I'll update the description shortly after. So you guys are please. I invite you guys to connect. That's it. If any of you have any questions for me, I am happy to answer. If not, even though I would love to keep you all for as long as I can so that I can get my watch hours, I don't think it's fair for me to stay here and not offer something meaningful for you guys to watch. So if you guys have any question, shoot it. If not, I've been live for the last hour and 10 minutes. Maybe in 2 minutes I will end this session, and I will see you guys again next Monday at 9 p.m. Again, hopefully it will be my guest from Bolivia, but not confirmed, so it's to be seen. And also I will update our new channel that me and Otto Dumont opened up. Even that, when I went live last week, he was supposed to join me, but then he got his electricity got cut off, and then I tried using StreamYard, and that didn't come out clean, so I had to revert back to going live directly on my laptop. So it was a kind of a mess, but anyways, I didn't have any live guests, so no stress. So guys, I just got a text from Cone. Cone is out at a restaurant with his wife. His wife or daughter? No, I think it's the wife. So he's having fun. So I'm sure he's not gonna join the live. He's doing something much more important. But anyways, so last call, every single one of you. I don't need to repeat it, but when you guys join my live, I really appreciate it. It helps in a lot of ways. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on another show next next Monday at 9 p.m. Yeah, I know in Montreal it's COVID-19 really shut down everything. And Rome said from Nomad Honda how BC is getting bad too. So that's it, folks. Thank you for spending your hour and change with me today, and I will see you all next week. You guys have a great rest of the week. And now